And we're back. Yay! Incredible Space Program, yay! Last time we made it all the way to the moon. Twice. Crashed. Actually, I think we had to re-roll the dice, so we didn't actually get a second. It was actually one attempt. Technically. Now he wants us to do... let's see. Explore the moon. Now that's useful, because that's the same one as rescue him. So we can rescue him from the moon, and park up. Yeah. However, we have to first rescue the guy who's floating around Kerbin. These are 1 stars. It's supposed to be very easy. Yeah, anything but that easy. Also, I realised I'm a complete idiot. The reason for that is will be actually made abundantly clear in just a moment. See, one of the things we have in our control panel oh wait, no, we haven't got it yet. Oh, whoa. Oh god, I'm not an idiot. No, not an idiot. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I'm an idiot because I haven't been using the fly-by-wire system. Now this isn't a mission to go anywhere, this is a mission to get someone from orbit. To that end, wrong way. Thorn. Okay, so we'll stick in probably swivel. Actually, no, Reliance better. Now he's only using a small rocket because we need him to go around and capture the guy floating in orbit. And we still need parachutes because, quite frankly, if we could, we'll go spoosh. We'll go sploot. Very much sploot. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the thruster controls, the moral propellant thruster controls. Yeah, you're the only one doing your crew. So let's get some coupling. This will guarantee us in orbit. Oh, plus, like, Pollux has a massive amount of thrust. Now, if I could actually see the way I'm actually pointing to, that'd be great. Nope. Okay, so that's going out like that then. Okay, that must have hit it on target. Wow, that is actually so small that we can't do it. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Let's add these around the outside. But it'll push these out a bit further. We'll either see if I'm actually hitting the thing or not. Okay, they're connected. together. Like an intricate dance. Okay, there's many of these things, they are going orbital. And probably by quite some distance. More fuel than I thought I was going to give him, but hey ho. Oh, I'll see if this actually works. I need one person in, not two. As much as I'd like to send 2 people. Actually, I'll send Valentina, because she's got as much experience level up as he has. This should be fine for catching one of them. If it works for one, I'll simply send it up again and get the second guy. But yeah, that many of those Pollux rockets, they are going on such a small craft, such a light craft. I guarantee if I turn on the thrust to weight ratio on this, yeah, thrust to weight ratio on this is 2.2. It double thrust here. There's significantly less weight than what they're capable of thrusting. Plus, they're also side left. You are, aren't you? You're going. Yeah, no amount of pull is going to pull you up. Your aerodynamics are completely useless here. Because yeah, let's make you slightly longer. I'm glad I did go into center. Actually, no, I don't need to. Yeah, hopefully that'll work this time. I mean, the weight's evenly distributed. So it should go like a dream. These things do happen. That was about to spiral off like wee and cartwheel. Prepare for a launch. Yeah, we're still over 220. Even with the extra weight, we're still well over this thrust capabilities. Its thrust to weight ratio is still nearly 3 to 1. I mean, Christ, we're 3. For every thing of thrust is lifting 3 times as much. Nearly 4 times as much. In the atmosphere, we're not even 20,000. We're already going over 3k. It's a toasty in there. That's why the Diablo's not burning off. Well, they even push through the atmosphere so fast. on, get me. Yeah, we've got a little time. It's about 16 minutes away. Like, I might have some time to start an orbit maneuver. Just a point of reference here. I might be able to do an orbital maneuver. We need to bring you up a little bit. There you go. This thing pushed us to 900,000 in the blink of an eye. Actually, I want ecliptical. I want ecliptical because this way we'll have the greatest chance of catching either Pinky or Perky here. Mm, 0.6, okay, we can do that a little better. 0.7, that's worse. 0.4. 0.2. 0.2. Still 0.2. Okay, I think 0.2 is fine, we can get. Do 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 do. Let's maneuver this right here and see where we go. We just need to catch him. Whee! 60 minutes. That's what happens when you have a thrust to weight ratio of that's so dramatically high. When your thrust to weight ratio is nearly 4. Is 4? That means for every 1 point of thrust you're doing 4. 1 point of weight is 4 points of thrust. And that is severely in your favour. A little close to a minute. It's almost 2 minutes. Close enough. Not exactly 50-50, but we can always adjust halfway through the burn. Yeah, we got over 2 minutes worth of burn alone. At full power. Okay, that means we're getting more thrust than we are. Wait. This is fine. But our thrust to weight ratio, the better we get. Again, when you get them leveled up high enough, they can do this on their own. You have to control this thrust and start thrust. They'll do the nitty-gritty on their own. You essentially become more hands-off. Yeah, about 3 minutes. We had about 3 minutes of burn. Actually, no, 4 minutes of burn. My mistake. We had 3 minutes of burn. We hit 180. Anyway, Stranger starts going skew whiff on its own thing and shoots off on its own. Why, I don't know, but the target industrial suddenly flies off. Two, 1, 4.7. You know what? It's close enough. I'm happy with that. 4.7 miles per hour off, that's fine. So, now this far out, we can look at adding a maneuver to go hunt. Try and get a trajectory with these guys. We got 2 minutes 16 seconds of burn left. But from here on out, we're going to be doing much smaller burns. Okay, that catches him there. Let's see if we can't make this catch a little closer. Okay, okay, insect point, insect 1, separation, target position. So we need to slow down. So we essentially need to, actually we need to make this such a dramatic sharp U-turn that we forcibly going to force ourselves into contact with the guy. That's the only annoying thing when you go the same direction. It makes it very hard to catch them. Okay, well, see if we can. Nope, not quite. Okay, if we speed up a little bit. Nope. Slow it down. I'll pull the target intersect move up on that one so we can see what this maneuver is predicting the target intercept point is. There. That's not going to be exactly accurate, but we should hit target intersect in 1 hour 45 minutes. We're also down to only a measly 15. Okay, so we're going to crush burn from the atmosphere, but when we get within a certain range, we're going to hit the retro burn. We're going to go full throttle backwards, and we'll swap this to target. Now that tells us the speed of the target relative to where we are, relative to our speed. At the moment, we are plus 3k on him. If we can get this burn, which will only take 11 seconds of burn time at full force, so it's a very quick burn. Here's where we gotta start looking. This is where you start doing small tap burns, because it's also why the new one is got slightly better. It's because it tells you the burn time, like it gives you a countdown when it's time to set the burn off, and again when it's time to stop the burn. See, if you're clever with this, you can sort of manage it to roughly being so much control. A full burst with like 11 seconds, like 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. .9, that's fine. Still 7 kilometers out, which is fine by us. So we're gonna warp jump to here. Yeah, it's still got an hour, 40 minutes. So we'll warp to there. Whee! They've done several jumps around. 6 minutes out. I want to do a retrograde because we are still over 1,000 faster than him. Now, annoyingly, we only have 2 minutes, so we gotta get this within a 30-second window here. Okay, I think we can accelerate a little bit. There, so 2 minutes from now. That's the first guy. We want this guy. If it wasn't the fact we're going to plough through the atmosphere, this would be a fantastic intercept route. But we're a little off of our thing, and we are a little off on our angle. So we're not actually perfectly aligned angle-wise. That's fine. That's adjustable. You can just go with small fire things here. We're sort of trying to slow ourselves down to match his speed. And notice that's growing because we are matching his speed, his velocity, which will also twist this and slowly pull us more and more into target alignment. This is what happens when you don't have the ability to do anti-target. You have to eyeball it. Hey, we get ourselves within like a kilometer. Within 100 meters, we're fine. We're ducky. He can make a 100-meter dash from his pod to our pod. Worse when you gotta capture something. Again, let's shift it a little further out. Now 40,000. I'm doing slow burns as we get closer and closer to each other. If it wasn't for that, we'd shoot past and explode. Because we're not going slow enough. But now the inset points are only 300, and we really want to slow down to like nothing. His speed to our speed. See, we're slowing down. We're getting slower and slower. And that's actually getting closer and closer because we are creeping ourselves towards each other. I mean, we're still 60,000 meters apart. At a point of passing, this point we will only be 4 kilometers, 4.2 apart. Which is pretty good going, to be perfectly honest. We're not doing too bad for burn either. We've still got like a minute and a half still burn time. And for this, given his altitude, if we save enough to knock us down under 70, our atmospheric burn up should be enough to pull us in. Yeah, we're going slow and steady because we have to get really close to each other. Like, really close. I think actually I can afford to go do a time warp 45 seconds inwards. He's only 20,000 away from us. Slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. Purple access is pulling fine. I'm actually more interested in the number there, not so much in the interception point. We're now only doing 131 to target. A little bit more and we'll actually be doing the same speed. This way is more fine control on this. At this speed we can burn for 800 seconds. Get a lot of burn out of this. Not going very fast. Only 0.1 frost meeting pass on us, but yeah. He's only 6 kilometers away. So if I wait until I get there, see, he's not gaining on us, and we're not slowing down on him. This is his fastest point as well. Point out, this for him is his fastest point. We are at the fastest we're going to be going. If anything, we start slowing down now. Come on, let's get down to nearly 0. Then we target him and go towards him. 1.3. Yeah, according to this, we'll be like 4 minutes away from an intercept point. Well, we don't want to do that. We want to inch towards him now. That's anti-target. So we need to flip over until a point at target. He's accelerating. Oh, we're accelerating away from him. Intercept spot. We're pushing ourselves essentially towards him. Yeah, man. If I can get that to like 0.1, it'd be great. Okay, kilometers. 7. 1 kilometer. We are thrusting really slowly here. Come on. Squeeze us butt cheeks together. There we go. 800. Right. Now I gotta go retrograde again. Because we're gonna be doing that speed at 59 miles per hour here. So we're a little fast for what we want. So we're waiting to get to about 10-15 seconds. A couple of seconds burn. Inch towards him a little bit more. So his intercept point gets closer and closer. You get to within like 50 meters, you're fine. Almost there. You have to watch your clock this very carefully. You do not want to be doing 50 when you get to each other. We are also probably a bigger vessel, so we gotta be watching careful because that intercept point is up to our tip, not to our backsides. And currently we don't have the ability to do parking thrusters. We haven't got that skill yet. Or should I say, we haven't got the technology for it yet. We need the control parts, the thrusters for it. 10. This is the most tedious and slowest part going, quite frankly, because it's a constant balancing act of trying to slow yourself down to such a slow rate of knots. That's I think we can get you come out of here now entirely because we are slow. It's too close. The lines are too close to each other now. We're barely. So if it's pointing towards target, we should actually see where he is. Damn, he's going slightly faster than us now. In 3 minutes, apparently we'll hit another. We'll be at 900 meters to each other. So according to the little dot, my target, if the system will stop fighting me for 2 seconds. There. Yeah, it says that, but we're... He's gonna go retro. Just away from target, so he's over there somewhere. Well, it's supposed to be within. I can't mouse him, so we're not that close to him. Ooh. Bang on 0. Ah, slightly higher than 0. As long as we don't gain too much thrust, this way your little ability to do thrust controls is useful. Parking system essentially is useful because you can then just go and you use that to slowly tap yourself closer and closer and closer until you're ready. Now we don't have to worry about our orbit because quite frankly once he's on board we're hitting the brakes and going back down to Earth. Okay, we should probably wait until I get close. Back to retro again. We are currently getting closer and closer to the guy. Now, according to the thing, it'll be... we won't actually hit intercept for another minute. We'll be 98 meters away. I should think it's the length of our ship. I don't actually know how big my ship is. That would have been good. Good to know, wouldn't it? Well, that way his backside's there. Hit the brakes. Don't run into him. Yeah, the closer we get to 0, the better. Okay. Wait until T-minus 10 seconds and then we'll see if we can grab him. No, I'm gonna turn the lights on. Beep. Hello. I see you. I see you. I see you. We have target location. Target location confirmed. Proceeding to capture. Destroy. That's about 100 thing away, so it's really, really, really long distance. Again, this way, if you had the control thrust ability, you would be doing control thrusts and going. I'm gonna get really close if I don't move it. Retrograde me now, please. This way, if you have the control thrust, you can just. Okay, I need to get closer. So see, I ain't actually take control of his vessel, stupidly enough. It seems daft, but I need his control, his vessel control. There you go. EVA. Be on. Come to me, little cubby. Right, where's my crew hatch? To me. Grab. We've done it! We successfully saved him! Hello, Double! We'd pick up your friend as well, but I don't have enough fuel for that. And I don't have enough space. He'd have to hang on to the outside of the ship. Okay. Target. Orbit mode on. Retrograde, please. We'll get 80,000. 9,000. If I had a lot more fuel and the inclination for some landing gears, I'd try to actually land us. Excellent. That's shrinking. Our orbit should now start to decrease because we are actually going down, not up. We maxed out a while. We maxed out. We're going down. Whee! Just do a little speeding up. Doesn't even matter if we're perfectly honest, because we're still going to hit ejection on the top, on our rear, on this half with the parachute. Looks like we're going for a landing, for a land landing. That's unfortunate. Technically it's going to be on surface now, not orbit, because it's a different thing. Also, I am quite happy we did this with the fuel we had. This pod worked. We are sending this pod up again to catch the next guy. And that is the trick. No, we'll just keep it anyway. I know we'll get something for it. But that's the trick to this. When you get the ability to do the thruster controls, with the monopropellant engines, that makes that a little easier because you can use them to guide. You set yourself into a different mode, into docking mode, and you use those to control your speed. You can either slow down or speed up. You don't need your main thrust engines for that. So, technically speaking, you can actually ditch post second engineer, and then ditch this whole lower half and just use your monopropellant to thrust and align yourself. Wow, we're not even going to get burned up for this because we have slowed our butts down to under 1,000. This is going to be the most gentlest landing we've ever had. I'm just using my fuel because it's going to explode when it hits the ground. Well, it's still 30,000 meters up, but it's going to hit the ground at some speed. Bye. Whee! We are slow enough to hit that parachute. Because, quite frankly, whee! That's going to keep flying down. We can turn that off. We can turn that off. It makes no difference. We're a pod. We have no engine. We can literally only fall in one direction. You know, we're already at 400. Yeah, I thought I'd quickly switch that over to land just in case it's tricky. But 17,000, we're already down to 300. Which is the safety margin that this single ship will come out at. It will fully deploy. Just follow the ship down. Whee! Bye bye, ship. You should be accelerating much faster than us. But yeah, well, we're down to 200 and we've still got 8,000 to go. Wow. Angles be really weird because he's shot off over there like, wee, goodbye. You turn that on and that'll start draining. Oh well, it works with the SAS. I don't know why I've turned the RCS on. But yeah, we'll deploy at 100, 1,000. But we're already down to like 400, so we are well inside his safety margin. We're well inside his margin of operation. $400 above land. Doop 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 doop. Oops. Ah, well, there. Went bang over there. I did not watch my pod. My backside. My keister hit the ground. How sad. But yay! We're going down at 7 meters per second here. This is well inside his tolerance zone. His tolerance. It can take that sort of speed. That's a fine speed for landing. That explodes. Nope. There you go. Hit the ground. Oh, bonk. Like a wee bullet wobbles, but it never fall over. Right. Recover vessel, please. Command pods wobble, but they don't fall over. Won 5 science. We earned virtually no science from that. More reputation though, and more money because we completed the contract. We actually paid for the. Rocket. And he actually comes out well too. He's still doing his thing. Beep. Boop. Beep. Boop. Beep. Boop. I don't know if he's actually got any ability to actually transmit. If not, I'll send a little buggy over to retrieve the one that's over there. Let's see. Actually, where's my administration building here? We got unpaid research program. For each 2.5% outsourced. Wow, 12 grand. Oof, that's a lot of funding. As you sell the funds, we lose science. That'll cost a 35 thing. You know what? We might need to look at boosting our administration building. It's 150,000, but we've got 1.3 million right now, so we can afford a improvement on that one. Level 2 makes it unlimited number of active Kerbals. At the moment we can only have 12, and performance, but quite frankly, 12. Unless I'm sending mission after mission after mission, like, 20 different planets. Things at once, I don't need 12. Research and development. 400 grand at the moment, we only have a research science limit of 100. That's all we're allowed to do. Get number 2, and we can also do EVA to collect surface samples and transfer resources. Level 3 of this one gives us a 250G power to our direct signal system, unknown object tracking, and the maneuver tool becomes available. Launchpad is fully upgraded. That way we can actually have a ship we want. The runway could be upgraded again to make it actually able to put one of that ship we want. Spaceship plane hangar is only level 1 right now. You know what, level 2 of that would let us build a better plane. At the moment we can have 30 parts, which means a very small plane. But not a lot of engine power. And at some point we do have to do the gather the data from certain height missions. But I really want to do that after I get certain engines, because there are some better engines. Aerodynamics, we got these, which provide more thrust. However, in the supersonic flight, these provide a lot more thrust. Well, they don't look like it, but they do actually have. They have 2 modes. They have an afterburner mode, which you've got 2 different engine thrust mode. And this mode is at a max of about 107, Mach 1.8. In this mode, it goes to Mach 2.5. It nearly doubles its power. So 2 of these would be the equivalent of 2 of them would be, well, that's got 120 straight away, so that would actually be the same. Actually no, the Weasley turbofan engines are not that bad actually. But according to its little data spec, its max thrust, it goes for 120 on its own straight away. This one on the other hand nets us, can net us 219 in its secondary mode. So 2 of these are worth more than 2 of these. Flight control. It's something I should really got my hands on, because that gives me these monopropellant thrusters, which will make this so much better. Also, I need to get communications thingy, which is here. Things like that. What are these communications? Well, that's actually fly-by-wire. That's lets me pilot without remote control. Let's see, that's the gold monitor. Control station. That's power. One of these that you can get. What's over here? Ah, it is over here. That essentially allows them to read Commutron, lets them send data. So by the time I get to that, I would probably grab my hands on these. I need these 2. 160 for that. 160 for that. 300 for that. Now, if you sacrifice a plane, sacrifice one of these pods and whatnot, you can technically make a. Well, that would be a thing, wouldn't it? If you put an engine above the landing pod section. That's a thing. Oh, not here, folks. I just had a brainwave. Some solar panels to keep power going. A Commutron system to keep to allow it to send signals. Attach 2 engines. So as long as I have a certain amount left to fly away and land, go back to the home, go home again. An engineer and a pilot. 2 bay thing, 1 bay, 1 section designed to allow it to land. And then when it takes, and then design the upper part to separate away. So it leaves its, essentially leaves its backside there on there with the Communotron relaying signals back to Kerbin, bouncing the signal back, and use that might work actually. And then you can send the scientist, the pilot, and the guy home, engineer home, while leaving the science bay thing and a nearby communication relay for it to bounce signals back with. Oh, that sounds That sounds like a plan. But first things first, we're going to launch this guy to go get the next guy. So you now have Dombills, the level 1 scientist. Dombless. So I'm going to send her off again to go get the next guy. And that actually just gave it I just had a intriguing thought, because that process I thought, oh, I need to keep thing, but it's like, if I designed a ship with 2 engines, a small engine to launch, a small engine with booster to launch it to get back to Kerbin, and a primary engine to land it, then I can use the primary engine to land the ship on the moon, use the secondary, leaving the secondary engine with enough fuel, if it makes sense to separate them off, then the secondary engine would have enough fuel to launch from the moon, and it would then, it only needs enough to do 40 seconds, but enough for us to go off from the moon. It tends to be a smaller engine. Its weight to thrust, if you use a strong engine anyway, its weight to thrust ratio should be low enough that it can jettison away happily. Yep, once more. I can tell I got rid of that one. It's technically still there. So I need to essentially do the same thing again. Large optical circle. More than a thingy. And because we're thrusting all the way out here, it's a long way out. Wow, somehow we actually managed to get 1,000,000 this time. Yeesh. I did not burn that much. Okay, this successfully goes well. We've actually saved, we've actually done this with 6 seconds less fuel. set this up first and then we'll target him. I don't want to throw it off. It can do that when you sort of change targets. Yeah, let's see what we got. Hello, Benny. Yes, hello to you too. We saved the person. We're awesome. Okay, almost there. Again, I think this is what happens when you design ships with a really powerful thrust to weight ratio. So they get around quite a bit because, yeah, he's still thrusting strong. His thrust to weight ratio is still higher than his. How would you like to swing in a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a fish? A fish is an animal swimming in a brook. Can I remember the whole line of that. I don't like though he's slippery, he still gets caught. But if that's sort of life is what you wish, ba-doo, you might grow up to be a fish. The whole premise of the song is saying that you could be better than you are. You could be swinging on a star. Almost there. 12, 11, 10. Actually, I'm look at the countdown, it's the number on the side of that. Yeah, that's close enough. 2.3 is close enough. Okay. I want Dublin's Wreckage, I want Kembal's Wreckage. How bad is that thing to him? Oof, we are well on the ascending node. Not quite the most best spot to be doing this. Yeah. 2-second burn is like a little burn. Whee. I'm going how slow it is to thing is to accelerate time a little bit until we get much closer. It doesn't have time to get stuff quickly to one stage. Yeah, close enough. Okay, so descent. We'll see if we can't get a better descent node the closer we get to them. Right, let's start our targeting, shall we? Let's see, we need to get a nice... Okay, so far... He's all the way over there, see? That's the problem. If we'd have been closer, our point, target position, intersect, target set points there. I wonder if we didn't make a whole thing eccentric enough. That's better. Let's see if we... Okay, let's see if we can get this maneuver in just... Target position. Still point. Nope, too much. Okay, that's the magic number there. Roughly. Again, we'll get to close where the... Well, ultimately we'll get minus 1,000 for this one. But, when we get within range, we'll again hit the brakes, change our speed to match his, and all in all just sort of alter things. Get ourselves altered and set up. One shot. See, well, different position to end this. Yeah, he is target good. I just thought it was just the briefest of moments that I thought, just want to double check to make sure I am in fact targeting him. Because it would be very embarrassing if I did all this and I'm actually targeting the other guy. Okay. About 11 seconds in. Actually no, it'll be 16 seconds. Close enough, mentality is fine. If they would do this with like way less fuel than last time, I'd be impressed. A, with my piloting skill, and B, with my ability to actually calculate things. But mostly it'll be for dumb luck. For sheer dumb luck. Okay, that's going to be close enough. You know what? 4.7. Not a bad option here. We are going 3,000 though. Yeah. We are going well faster than he is. Well, that's acceptable because we're shooting around this orbit. He's only doing like that orbit. It's a pity they don't have like more ecliptic orbits on these guys because it make it a little easier for the catch, or make it a little further out so you don't run the risk of burning to the planet so easily. Still, 105 seconds. Yeah, last time I was doing this I only had 98 seconds. I'm sure they make this more impressive. Yeah, well, according to this, it's locked to like speed, like, oh, you're in this, and it throws that out entirely. Why is Dobbin's record continuously highlighted? I don't understand that. Prograde, retrograde. We're still doing 1,000. I think we can afford to get to here. No, 2 minutes in. Okay. We're still 100,000. They do recommend you start doing your slowdown the closer you get to it. When you get to within like 20,000 meters or something like that. Do a little tap, couple little taps to sort of start pushing up a thingy back. See, this sort of speed, this sort of thing, we can burn for like over 1,000 seconds here. I think we'll be burning for a while, like 600 in a minute is 10 minutes here. Like 20 minutes of burn, just continuous burn at the speed. We are getting closer, it's about a minute mark. See, our perplexus is starting to pop out again because we're altering trajectory. We're matching his thing, but that's not the trajectory of what's going on the planet. That's on his trajectory, not mine. So we are altering. It's climbing nicely, we're getting closer and closer. I'm essentially hitting the brakes. I don't mind if that climbs a lot, because we are one to be within a certain speed. I only want to be like X speed to the guy, and then I'll target him and go an inch towards him. See, now we're at 57,000, like, oh, you're not going to near each other, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, we're also not going to crash into the planet anymore. See, went out, strangely, and we're back into myself. Now, we're not connected to each other because we've actually matched him, but on a different trajectory. 2, 1. Close enough. Can't tell the target's moving slightly faster or slower than us. Maybe slightly faster. Yeah, retrograde is there, so I think that we've gone so fast, so slow now that the target's actually going faster than us. Yeah, we're now going that way. I feel maybe I should have done this a little closer to target. Yeah, I wasted a load of fuel on that. Now thankfully the next bit was I burned way too late, way too soon on that. I should have waited until I got a lot closer before he started to slow down properly. See, I should have done that, like, way closer. So I messed this one up. Now I'm feeling so happy with myself. Okay. Should have got 25 seconds, but if I do pull this off, we'll get, yeah, the next insect apparently is 100. We are very slowly crawling towards him. I mean, he's 11k away from us. 20, 10, 11, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, according to that, it's not till there. 6 minutes, but that suddenly will shift suddenly as close ball as we keep accelerating towards him. Now we don't want to be going too fast, however, because we will plow into him at 70 plus miles an hour. Or we'll hit this point, relative speed 61. Yeah, so we'll be going way too fast. But we are getting quite a lot closer to him. Close enough that I think it's time we can take off this mode. And go back to camera time. Okay, accelerate. Hold time for 10 seconds. Okay. Well, let's face it, we're doing 5 times speed, so 10 seconds is worth 50 seconds. In 10 seconds like that is worth 50 seconds normal. So too fast and too much, it'll go whoop, and it'll run out too fast. And the last thing we want is to be 2 kilometers away when we're trying to jump from one ship to another. That's quite some distance for a little Kerbin. Okay, retarget do it again. Currently we're at 3 kilometers distance. That's fine, that's well fine for us. There it is. Be happy if we were on the bright side of the planet doing this, because then we can see a little easier. Oops, there's the sun. Never mind. Here comes the sun. Boop doo doo doo. Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo. You don't want to watch the intercept marker. You also don't want to be going more than 20 miles an hour. Right. Once more puts on the retrograde. We've got 19 seconds here. thankfully this guy's in low orbit, so a few seconds is all we need to shunt our orbit down. Yeah, we're 70. So a few seconds is all we need to shunt our orbit down. So that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 8 and 9 and 10. We are going so slow. Again, this is where you would use the retro thrusters. The maneuvering thrusters to slow yourself, to carefully slow yourself down till you matched each other. Two minutes away. That's fine. Come on, tighten with the front nose bit again. We'll shunt ourselves a little closer. We're at 50 meters. That's close enough. we'll be at 11 meters from each other. My ship is longer than 11 meters. Trust me on that one. So, yep, is that him? There he is. I see him. We do not want to be going 6 miles an hour when we get there, because we will shoot past him. Last thing we want to be doing is going 6 miles an hour when we come to intercept time, because we will rocket past him at some speed. So just wait a few seconds. This is a slow bit, but yeah, it's a relaxing stream. We're chillaxing. We just have to be careful not to wait too long to set this off, because I think we count how I'm actually more than 11 meters in length. Well. I can't slow down, speed up, slow down very easily, so. I don't actually know how long my ship is. I mean, at this range, you could probably get out and fly to me, but... Again, I don't want to risk smacking into him, because the speed will go pling, and it'll launch him on a new trajectory. Oh yeah, you hit him hard enough, he'll literally ram him out of the way. I want to try and get like within as close as I can. Meters in another minute. That's the tip of my nose, not my backside, so. Only the crew hatch I can tell them to get out. This our range, we are close enough to each other that we can I can compensate for my speed. Would you like to grab it? Twist up. Oh, crew hatch in here. I only have X amount of fuel in this thing. Come on, let's grab it. And then a door can come in.